Today, the A Collision with Purpose Project Spotlight is on Mr. Juan Smith. Mr. Smith is a father and a certified master life strategist coach. Let us welcome Mr. Juan to the A Collision with Purpose Project under the Spotlight.
Good morning. Good morning. I am so excited to be on, Dr. Locksley. It's definitely good to be on your program and talking with you this morning. I'm excited about the discussions for today. I am, like you said, a life strategies coach. So much of the conversations I have every day, honestly, is centered around just discovery, self-discovery, life discovery, careers, family, just life in general. Just helping people just coaching people and helping them find what that pathway looks like for them, the best fit for them.
And I'm so pleased that you shared that, Juan. I appreciate that.
The biggest word that comes to mind, just thinking about legacy, purpose, is alignment. I think when being in purpose, as you've touched on already, especially through this program, I think it helps bring individuals in alignment with their purpose. Even just kind of having to think through, why am I here? So I think it's a great conversation. Legacy is important because even I believe even us fulfilling our purpose, it transcends our lifetime. I think even generations after are informed just by what we do and what we figure out and share even in our lifetime.
So true. You're talking my talk there. It's not just about you.
I agree.
So let's talk about impact.
Mm-hmm.
How is it going? How is your pursuit of your purpose changing lives, making a difference? How is it impacting others?
Oh, I think it's going pretty well just from, feedback and just the connections that I have made and I'm making. I know I've mentioned before just about mentoring. And so there are quite a few individuals that I met when they were in middle school, from 6th to 8th grade. And then when they get in some of them I met when they were in high school, 9th through 12th grade. And quite a few of them are still in college, about to graduate. I have a young man. I always tell myself, you are my success story. I met him when his second semester of his freshman year in high school. I was his assistant track coach. And we just connected, just then, and just, he didn't come from he was raised in a lower economic status, and just in the what we would call the hood. And so there was just a lot of crime and drugs and all types of things in his neighborhood that he grew up around. So to see him now, he was born and raised in East Tennessee. He is now living in Houston, Texas, working on his master's as a family therapist. Now, and so we talked about, just impact and purpose and everything he went through with his family, the ups and downs, the relationships, the estranged relationships at times with his mother and or father. Now he is working on his master's to become a family therapist. And I think that's amazing, and then he's become a relationship coach who's thriving through social media, the connections he's making. He's putting out content, so just watching him, and we meet every other week, just to check in, just updates. And so level of impact is definitely making a difference, and I see that often, even the connections that I'm making now, even more so with parents. One thing I realized some years ago is that it's so easy to say that these kids ended up this way because the parents weren't involved. But I realized that sometimes when parents aren't involved, it's not because they don't want to be. Sometimes they're just not able to because of their work schedules or just whatever's going on. And so I've been working also with some parents, it's just I'm just finding a way just to bring education on all levels, even I'm thinking about starting a parent university. And just bringing in life coaches and people who I have a couple of mentors who they educate parents on different processes, whether it's self or just how to move their children along through life, through school, post-secondary, all those different things. So that's something that it just keeps going, and as long as I'm here, and if this is the area that's for me, I'm going to give it my all and work diligently to just continue to flow with those 3 E's.
Awesome. And in terms of impact, sometimes it's hard to measure it because you don't know the life that you're touching, whose lives they're touching. And sometimes you don't even see the evidence with the person that you're taking on. But they're also, they may have said something or done something that is just spreading all over the
Yes.
place, your impact.
Yes.
So always be encouraged in the work that you're doing and just know that it's making a difference. It's always
Thank you.
making a difference.
Yes.
The mere fact that you've taken it on, right, there's a difference.